Welcome to iTrick Study Path. This is Vivek. This is Vivek. Last video we have discussed. Last video we have discussed some related content about our class related. I will show you one more time. I want to revise this. Then we will go further. Okay. So now this is the related to. Now this is the related to. Yeah. This is the related to Java folders. When we download the JDKs and other thing, then this is the related to this. Okay, a class loaded in the JVM only if you create one class like test.java, it will load it only once. Okay. When a class is loaded into the JVM create class object and it will store metadata in the class loaded. For name method, return the class object created by the JVM. So for name is the static method. Okay. This is the content metadata of the class A, and this is the static factory method. Last class in this previous third session, we have discussed what is the static method. All these things, all the possible cases we have discussed. Okay, we had discussed all these things. Path and class path I have already discussed with you. Path is related to operating system, class path related to Java. Okay, this is the main point. Okay, path is related to operating system, class path is related to Java. How to create jar file? This is the way to create jar file. This is the way to create jar file. Okay, C for create, V for verbose, and F for file. Okay, now this means if you're using start.start, all the classes iTrick is loaded into the test, which are classes available inside the iTrick folder, then it will load it into the test.jar file. Okay, next our discussion is JDBC, database connectivity. Okay, so now I want to new. Good. No. Don't save it. Yeah. Open. Control N. I want to new. Okay. That's it. Good. Okay. So I want to increase the width. I want to 2000. Enter O. W. Pixels. I want to give 5,000. 5,000. Okay, not teach 5,500. Okay, now it's good. Okay. Now this is this session. Now we will go JDBC connection. Okay, JDBC. Now we will learn JDBC, real advanced Java. Okay, JDBC stands for Java database connectivity. Not required to write and not required to tell. Okay. So now, yesterday I discussed one. I asked one question. Yesterday I asked one question: why we need a database? Okay. So storing the data. Why we need a database? Storing the data, very things. Later we will discuss. I want to show some more point. Storage areas. How many areas are there so we can store the data? So now my storage areas. Okay, storage areas. No. Storage areas. Storage areas, we have only two type of storage area, which first one is the temporary storage. Storage areas. Okay. Second one is permanent storage areas. Okay. These two areas we have to store the data. So now I want to tell you where we store the temporary storage area. Sorry. Now, now it's good. Yeah. Now, what is the meaning of storing temporary storage area? When your application start executing, then data will store inside the areas. Okay. After completion your execution, your execution, the storage area will remove automatically. That means this is the temporary storage area. Okay. These are the memory element. These are the memory element which will store data temporarily. Okay. In Java, temporarily storage areas, like first one is the buffers. Inside the buffers, we can store the data temporarily. Or second storage area is objects. Okay. Also variables and other things are there. I will discuss, but this is the basic. Okay. Now this is the second one is temporary permanent storage areas. Permanent storage areas. So what is the permanent storage area? I will tell. Don't worry. These are the memory element. These are the memory element. These are the memory elements which will store data permanently. Okay. Which are the data stored in the database permanently? Like we are using example. We are using first one is the file system. Okay. DBMS, and data warehousing. If you have the large amount of data, then we use data warehouses. Okay. So now these two areas where we store the data. First is the temporary storage area. Second one is the permanent storage area. Okay, permanent storage area. You cannot. It's not responsible to programmer when store the data inside the file or database or the warehouses. Then after the terminating your program, after stopping your program, the program will not destroy the data automatically. Okay. Memory will not flush automatically. Okay. This is the meaning. Now, I want to tell you some point. Study is this is the storage area. Okay. I have written some point like variables, method, and variables, files, and database. Okay. So I want to write variable. I want to give some point about the variable where we used to. If we are using buffer is also creating variable, then you can store the data. So I will give I will give one very good confirmation. We can store the data. We can store the data in a local variable. We can store the data in a local variable or in a instance variable. Instance variable. We can store the variable data where? Yeah, otherwise local variable or like instance variable. Only these two ways we can store the variable data. Okay. So now next point is the data. Next, the data is stored. The data is stored in a local variable will be destroy, will be destroy, will be destroy or remove. To destroy or remove when a control comes out of a method. Okay. I said to you that if your program execution will stop, then automatically object in the inside the variable data automatically destroy in the object or buffer, whatever. Okay. So now next is when my question is when the data will remove, when the data will remove the data is stored, the data is stored in an instance variable will be destroyed. The data stored in the instant variable will be destroyed when object is removed. Object is removed from from JVM, from the JVM. Then the data will be removed inside the variable. Okay. The data, now next is the final point about a variable. The data is stored. The data is stored in a variable. Now this is another theoretical. I know when I go the practical, first I will show you the code here on MS Paint. Then after that I will show the same code on the practically. Okay, in the Eclipse IDE. And mid of the session I will tell you. Otherwise I will in the last session. I will tell you how much time I will take to complete the advanced Java batch, and all these things I will take. Which ID I am using, which version JDK I am using. Okay, I will discuss. Okay, don't worry. But just follow my instruction and just do practical and revise one more time these notes. That's okay. Okay. Why? Because nowadays no one is using this type of technology. Everyone using like Spring Boot, Spring ORM, Spring Data JPA, other things. Okay. Why? Because they provide already predefined all this thing, all the method they will provide. So why we are worry about all these things to write manually all the type of methods and load the drivers? So we are not required. But you should aware about this batch. We should aware about this is the basic, this is the fundamental, this is the root. You know, if your root is this strong, then you can learn anything, like framework kind of thing. That's why I'm teaching to you. This is the free. So now file. Next point file. Okay. File having some restriction. This is the permanently storage area. I told you this is the file system with the permanent storage area. I will write it over, don't worry. File system. That's it. File system. I can also speak in Hindi here. But where I need to speak in English, then I will speak. Don't worry. Where I will feel, then I will speak. Now my point is file system. File system. Where we use file system? We use flat file. Flat files. What is the meaning of flat files? Anyone know? Flat files. I will tell you. Do 1 minute. Flat files. What is the meaning of flat files? So flat files not containing, otherwise write here, not required to write separately here. Okay. Not issue. Oh, sorry. Our notes will be clean and clear. Don't worry. Oh, so flat file means not containing any language extension extension. Example like abc dot txt. What is the meaning of? What is the meaning of? To store. To store. I will tell you. To store the data permanently. Permanently. Okay. Now we use flat files. Flat file, it means to not containing any extension related to programming, related to any languages like advanced Java, like Java files. It will not remember. You cannot say this is the file, flat file. If you are not related to any programming, if any file not related to programming languages, then you can say this file is flat file. Okay. Now, next point is a flat file is file. A flat file is nothing. A flat file is nothing but it is a file which is not related to any particular programming language, which is not related to a particular programming languages. That's it. So I hope you get clarity about the flat files. Flat file, it means like simple file systems. Okay, those files are not containing extension related to any programming languages. For example, I will tell you one example. Suppose a.java. Suppose a.java. You can say this is the file or the flat file. No, not flat file. Why? Because this containing a programming related extension. If you are a.txt. Yes, this is the, sorry, not a float, flat. This is the flat file. This is the flat file. No? Okay. Those files are not related to any programming language. You can see it easily. This is flat file. In terminology, the data which is stored, permanently is called persistence data. Persistent data, yeah. In terminology, the data which is stored permanently. The data is stored inside the file system as a permanently. Then you can call this data as the persistent data. Okay. Now, this is all about file system. When we use the file system, we have some drawback. We have drawback about the which file we have to use the following drawbacks. We have some following with files. If you are using file system, we have the following. Drawback. Drawbacks. That's So now, first drawback is very important drawback. This is the data redundancy. I will tell you what is the meaning of data redundancy. Data redundancy. Data redundancy. Second point is data inconsistency. Second point is data inconsistency. Consistency. Now, our third point is very important point is that no data, no constant support, no constant support are there. When we using file system, these three drawbacks are there. When using the file system, these three drawbacks are there. In the first, what is the data redundancy? I will tell, don't worry. Yes. Now tell me, what is the data redundancy? Spelling is, I think, is good, na? It's not easy. Data redundancy refer a duplicate data. What is the meaning of data redundancy? Simple. Data redundancy redundancy ooh, and C refers data duplication of the data. What is the mean? Simple. Try to understand. Okay. So now example. I write the example, so you will get it. All this thing. Don't get it. Sorry, yes. When I okay. If suppose if a customer is opened saving account and current account, both the account customer will open, okay, in a bank, then that customer information will be duplicated now. Duplicated in saving account files. Duplicated or not? I'm right or wrong? And also a current account. We have the problem getting both the account. We get the problem, these redundancy, both the account, like saving account and current account, also account files. Okay. We get both the duplicated files in saving account and current account. It means there is a data redundancy. Okay. This is the total meaning of the data redundancy. Okay. Just a minute. So now next point is data inconsistency. Okay. Please, if you have any doubt, comment on the comment box, please. I will give an answer. Don't worry. I will provide an answer. Don't worry. If you have any doubt about the notes, if you want these notes, then comment on the comment box in the video description. Okay. I will provide all this in total. Don't worry. So now, data inconsistency means simple word, yeah, consistency or inconsistent. Break the data. If you break, not required to, if you are study both the things, if you are study this batch like continuously, this means to consistency. If you have a consistency, then you can watch the videos, all the videos first to end. Okay, this means the consistency. If you watch the video, first video and third video and last video and mid up video, whatever you want, you can watch. This means data inconsistency. So inconsistency Inconsistency refers to not, not reliable data, not reliable. Reliable means reliable data, like proper data. Okay. I will give example. So try to understand. If a same example, upper side to give me, I will give you, I have give to you customer bank account. Okay. So I want to use some others. Mm, First, I want to give. Okay. If a suppose if a customer if a customer address is changed in saving account, changed in saving account, customer account address will change in saving account file. Okay, but not not change changed in current account, current account, current account files. Then data inconsistency will increase, will rise. Rise or occur, whatever you can say. Rise, occur. This is the data inconsistency. Suppose you change the address inside the saving account. Okay. Inside the saving account, you can change the address about the customer. If you forget it to change the uh, customer account customer account address data inside the current account, then it will not reflected here automatically. That means here is the updated saving account is the updated, but current account is the not updated, but both the account having single customer. This is meaning data consistency will rise. Okay. Now data, our third point is data no constraint. This is the very important. This is also important. Don't worry. I will give example. Don't worry. Don't. Okay. Yeah. 3. Yes. Now, when we are storing the data, into the file, we cannot apply any constraint. We cannot apply any constraint in that file. Why? Constraint means condition. If you want to data like one by one, like I want to a particular data, then we cannot use constraint. I will write, you will get more clarity. When we are storing the data file into file, we cannot we cannot sorry no yeah we cannot apply any constant. Constant means condition. Constant means conditions. Okay. Yeah. Of the file. The file. Now, I will also, I'm going to give an example to you. This is when we are storing, suppose when we are storing employee record to the employee record. If you want to store the data into a file system like employee, or if you want to restricted duplicate data in the file system, so we need to apply like primary key constant. We need to apply primary key constant, but in file system is not possible. This is the very drawbacks. That's why we are using database RTMS. We are storing employees data record, whatever. Suppose record. Okay. We are storing data record. Okay. Record. 2. I want to restrict duplicate data. duplicate entries, duplicate entries, duplicate entries inside the file. Okay, duplicate entries inside files. So, so we so we need to apply a primary key constant, but not but in file it is not possible. But it is not possible. Okay. This is the drawback. The three. I want to highlight two more. Enough. I want to write two more things. Fourth one is security. And a security problem also is there. Security problem. Okay. Fifth one is non. I remember some this point. I forgot it when I listed down this transactional. I did not support it transactional. Like update and delete all these things. Not supported. These two things. Okay. Yeah. Security problem. Which type of security problem may rise when you are using when you are using file system? The file system can be opened, okay, and it can be modified. A file can be opened. File can be opened and it can be modified. It can be modified by anybody. Okay, so there is a no security. There is a no security. There is a no security. There is a no security for the data. There is a no security for the data stored in a file. What does it mean? Anyone can change the data if a file is opened. Okay. File is open, so anyone can change it. This is the security reason. Okay. That's why we are not nowadays we are not using. Now next is non-transactional. Okay. Non-transactional means a file, sorry, a file, a file is not a transactional. Transactional means performing CRUD operations. It's not supporting, it's like query language also. That's mean, yeah. Resources. Resource like query languages. It not support query. Like it not support queries also. Okay. So it means a file cannot be used in making transactions. Okay. To overcome this problem, we use database. To overcome these problems, so to overcome the above problem, I have a problem. I have a problem. Problems of files. Files. We use database. Database. We use database. Yeah, this is not good, na? Database, otherwise. We introduce database. Database is introduced. Yeah. It's database. Base is introduced. Database is introduced. Introduced. Highlighted point. Okay. Yeah. So this is the main reason. This is the main reason. So I want to ask one question. May I ask why JDBC technology? Why JDBC technology introduced? Introduced. I have also given reason for you to try to answer for this question. Please, everyone try to answer this question on comment box, please. I eagerly waiting to read. This answer. Okay, I read it. I read all the comments. If you are comment, I will read and I will give an answer to you also. Don't worry. Because no one watching this video yet, 10 to 15 views are there, so that's why I'm like promoting also this channel. Please promote this channel here for the more videos. Please do support. Okay, so now I write some points, so we'll get clear. Okay. So in earlier days, like program, yeah, program like front end connected with the database, backend by using a set of functions. Front end connected with a database. Yes, backend, database backend, front end connected with database backend. There is backend. Okay. So by using a set of functions, given by database vendor, yeah, owner, whatever you want, you can say. Okay. So in earlier days, programmer front end connected with the database backend by using the set of functions, those functions given by the database vendor. For example, if a program wants to interact, wants to connect, if your program wants to connect with the Oracle database, then if a program wants to connect with Oracle database, then that program is used a set of functions, those functions given by the Oracle vendor, those functions given by Oracle vendors, Oracle Corporation of Vendors. Yeah. Okay. So write the function inside the program. Okay. So now our next thing is a set. What is the meaning of a set of function? Means set of function given by a database vendor. Okay. Database vendor. Now problem will rise. Okay. Slowly I will introduce one problem. Is called vendor API. Why? Because it's given by the Oracle. It's given by the vendor. That's why we call as the vendor API. Now it's called the vendor API. Okay. Yes. Now, then a problem identified. When some vendors, one problem will identify. If a problem wants to connect, if a program wants to connect with the another database, suppose if you connect with the Oracle at the time your program connect with the Oracle. Oh, you specify the Oracle's function, set of functions, okay, in the program to connect with the Oracle. If you want to connect your program to MySQL database, then what should you do? You should change your code. You should change your entire code. Okay, entire code. Then you can connect with the, okay. So this is the problem. Then a problem, sorry, a problem identified, one problem identified by the some peoples. If if uh if a program wants to connect wants to connect with another database like DB database, then we need to modify the program by using by replacing previous vendor API. Previous vendor APIs of functions, APIs of with the new database vendor given API. This is the drawback identified. Okay. What is the drawback? This is the important drawback. A problem with a program wants to connect with the another database, then we need to modify the program. No? I give up an example, very good example. Okay, don't worry. Suppose this is your program. Suppose this is your program. I want to write some point here. Suppose set of functions given by Oracle Corporation. That's it. You connect with the one very good database. Okay. You connect with the database. That's good. To connect with the database, to increase the some. Okay, that's now good. This is the database. And simple set of function you want. This is the Oracle database. Suppose this is the Oracle database. Yeah. Suppose this is the Oracle database. This is the Oracle database. Oracle DB. Okay, we have Oracle DB, and I want to one more database. This is nothing but MySQL. Suppose this is the MySQL. Okay, MySQL. I want to interact with the set of function given by the Oracle. Then simply you can interact with this database. No issue. You can interact with this. If you want to same program, I want to connect with MySQL. MySQL also given some set of set of function, set of function as set of API, whatever, set of function given by function, it means API. Okay, why the SQL? Why MySQL? MySQL. Oh, sorry, where is the SQL? Yeah, SQL, MySQL. Then you can interact with the. But here is the not possibility. You should cross this. You should cross this. Okay, then you can connect with this. Then you can connect with this. We lose the connection with the Oracle database. Then we use this connection. This is the drawback to identify some pupils. So I want to write some explanation about this. Like if the above, if the above program wants to wants to connect with another database like MySQL, like MySQL, 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 then we need to change. We need to change the program by removing Oracle given function, given API, given function and APIs, given function and adding MySQL given by SQL vendor, given function. That's it. This is total explanation about this figure. Now, the next. Now next is in order to make a program, as a database independent. This is the main point. Okay, so try to get it. Okay, I will explain. Don't worry in depth. This is our actual discussion where we used all this thing. Database, Microsoft with SIMA from the ODBC. Microsoft company. Microsoft with Simba. Simba is the one of the company to technology. Simba Technology. This is the one company formed a group called ODBC. This is the type 1 driver ODBC, JDBC driver. Okay. So nowadays, also this driver I'm not supporting. This driver I will not show. I cannot show the example. Why? Because this driver not supporting my system. Okay. But I will show the program how to write. No. Practical it's not possible. ODBC means ODBC. What is the meaning of open database connectivity? Open database connectivity. This is the full form. Yeah. Now, so ODBC group release some API. What is the API? I will tell you. So ODBC group formed with Microsoft and Simba technology. Released ODBC API. Release one API. Release one API called ODBC. Okay. This is the API to released by the Microsoft and Simba technologies. Okay. So what is there in this API? I will show you also. I will tell. Now, first point is ODBC. ODBC API. ODBC API consists a group of common functions. Created in a C language. Consist of group function created in a C language. ODBC API created by using which language? C language. For making an application as a database independent. Okay, but it is not for now. For ODBC functions implemented will provided by the vendors. Implementation will be provided by vendors. A vendor is nothing but an organization who supports a particular technology. For example, Oracle Corporation. What is the corporation? Oracle Corporation is a vendor. Oracle Corporation is the vendor. It support ODBC. Now it's old technology. Nowadays is not supporting. My system also not supporting it. But I'm telling about the knowledge purpose. That's why. No one can use this API right now. So be aware, no one can use this ODBC API right now. But is there in some system may run. I have practiced on this API, but it's not working on my system. Sorry. A program created by vendor, which contains implementation of ODBC. This is the theoretical session, so don't be bored here. This is related to interview. Okay? Is called ODBC driver. Is called, what is the ODBC driver? Okay. This is called ODBC driver. That's it. An application connect with the ODBC driver, and that driver connected with the database. I will show you. Suppose this is your application. Okay, this is your database. Driver instructions if you want to go anywhere. If you don't know how to drive, if you don't know the how to drive, then you should call to your driver, then call and driver drive the car, then go your destination. Okay, reach your destination. This is the same thing is here going well. Okay, so now whatever. Okay, I want to connection. I want to connection. This is the our Java application. This is application, Java application, Java app. Okay, with Java app with ODBC API. API. Okay. So here will be required one driver. It is called driver. ODBC driver. ODBC driver. This is the DB. I want making some DB thing. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. So now select the cursor. Okay. That's it. This is the database. DB. That's it. So now I want to write some point here. What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? Hmm. Suppose application application connects, hmm, application wants to connects with ODBC driver, and that driver connects with database. That driver will connect with the database. Our application will connect with driver, and driver responsibility connects with database. For like I will show you some other. This is the simple. This is simple. For each database, there is a separate ODBC driver, and with the help of that driver, and application can connect with the database, Suppose same example I want to copy and paste it, not required to draw here. CD. Okay. So now this is the example. You connected with the ODBC driver by using given by. Suppose this is given by Oracle. This is given by Oracle. I want to where are you going, man? What happened? No, why are not getting okay. Oracle. I want to interact. I want to interact one more. I want to interact one more database. One more database. I want to interact one more database. Suppose this database is nothing but. Suppose this database is nothing but Oracle database. Oracle database. Okay. I want one more database. I want small size of the database. Control C, Control B. No, okay. So here also, this is for not Oracle. This is for MySQL. Suppose this is for MySQL. I want to interact. I want to interact my application. I want to interact my application with the MySQL database by using the driver. So SQL given ODBC driver for MySQL. Suppose okay for MySQL. That's it. Then simple. Your Java application connect with sorry. Java application connect with your database. Sorry. Connect with your driver. Your Java application connect with your driver. Then driver should connect with your MySQL database software. That's it. MySQL database software. Okay. This is the way to connect. This is the way. Okay. So now I want to tell you something about that. Okay. So now in this session, to connect an ODBC, suppose ODBC API has made an application as a database independent. Okay. Next point, ODBC API has made an application as a database independent. A Java application can also use Microsoft ODBC API to connect with a database. Okay. So get the knowledge. Focus. This is the most important point. Main interviewer asked. Nowadays, this is not using, but in frequently asked question, the interview. This type of which with Java and ODBC combination. Okay, no issue. Some session will be big lengthy. Don't worry. Combination. Sun Microsystem identify one problem. Sorry. Identify some problem. some major problems. So two major problems to identify. Two major problems I will tell you. Okay, Java is a Java is which type of programming language? Java is a form independent programming language. Independent language. Okay, independent language. And ODBC is a platform dependent platform dependent API. Okay. Why? Because if Java, I will tell you why. Java uses ODBC. Java uses ODBC, then Java program becomes platform independent. The Java program becomes platform, and Java program becomes platform independent, platform dependent, sorry, dependent, but it is against the promise of Java. It is against the promise of Java. The promise of what Java people promise? What was the Java people promised? Bora. You know the Bora shortcut. Bora means write once, run anywhere. This is the Java people promise. So Java program. So Java program is also Java program is non-pointer. Java program is non-pointers and ODBC functions are in C language. Okay, with pointers. Java does not support pointers, but C language support pointers. Okay. If Java program converted to pointers C language, C program, sorry, not a language, C program, and then it is connected to database. Then it is connected to database. So it is connected to the database. This conversion takes some time. So this conversion takes time. This conversion takes time. When you convert the C program like Java into C, then it takes some time. So program connects with the database. Which mode? Slowly. It's very slow. It's connected. So to overcome the problem, Sun Microsystems release. This is the main point. So mark my word, star point, given the has star point. To overcome the above two problem, Sun Microsystems Microsystem released JDBC API. This is the that's why where I asked this question. Why? Yeah. Which we have to follow in the drawbacks. Okay, where I asked this question. Why? Oh, I asked some last session. So this is the total about the storage areas and all these things. Why JDBC technology introduced this question? These two, only these two drawbacks, only these two. Why? Because it's slowly. Okay, it's slowly to overcome these problems. Overcome this problem. First problem is this: with the Jet database and microsystem, two major problems I identified. Java is a platform independent. Java is Java is platform independent. Java is a platform independent language, and ODBC is the platform dependent API. If Java use ODBC, then Java program become platform dependent. But it against the promise of Sun Microsystem given. Sun Microsystem given one statement. Java is the Bora. Bora it means write once. Write once, run anywhere. This is the meaning of Bora, okay? So now I want to save this program. So now I don't want to hear batches, advanced Java, here classes, session 4. Not enter session 5, not this entry. Why? JDBC. JDBC part 1. JDBC part 1. That's it. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe our channel. Please like the video. If you have any query, then mail me. Mail me. This is my mail. Java by SBK. This is my mail @gmail.com. Okay. Mail me if you have any query about this. Mail me. Please mail me. I will give an answer to you. Don't worry. This is my mail. So use my mail to send me the query. If you have any query in the middle, so comment on the comment box. Thank you. We will meet next session.